Honorable Sri N.R. Elango, 5 minutes.
Thank you, Chairman. Sir, I rise on behalf of my party to insist that this bill to be referred to a select committee and to have a very wider deliberation with the states before passing the bills. Before giving the reasons, I first compliment the ministry for giving a clear idea of the bill in the statement and objects and reasons. Because most of the bill what we see today doesn't contain any reasoning in the statements of objects and reasons. Fortunately, in this bill it has been given. The Honorable Minister was also elaborating on these objects of the bill. Sir, why I request that this bill to be referred to the select committee, the reasons are this. First, the bill seeks to expand the meaning of mineral oil, number one. The word mine is omitted from the definition. The word mining lease is replaced with petroleum lease. There comes a problem. Before that, in clause D of section 3, the scope is expanded to give retrospective effect to the lease agreements entered prior to this amendment. Then it has to be considered the interplay between this provision and the newly proposed section 13 capital A. It has to be considered. And clause 6 of the bill, it is proposed to amend the marginal note of section 6 by substituting the word mineral oil with the word mineral. But ministry has failed to consider that this had already been substituted in Act 67 of 1957 with effect from 1/6/1958. Already the Act read it as mineral oil only. Sir, by changing mining lease into petroleum lease, what is that they are going to achieve? Whether they can get the petrol without any mining operation. Why they want to change this mining lease into petroleum lease? The reason is this. This bill was introduced on 5th of August 2024. There was a 9 judges judgment of the Supreme Court was delivered on 25th of July 2024 while considering MMDR Act. The scope of MMDR Act, the rights of the state governments were considered, and 8 judges had elaborately said what are all the rights of the states. The Honorable Minister, while introducing the bill, was also saying that MMDR Act was earlier there, then Petroleum Act was separated. Now, mining word is being replaced only to take away the rights of the states. The bill introduced after this judgment, in that judgment, the Supreme Court said, while quoting Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, that many entries in the 7th schedule may appear to overlap because of the language used in the entries. The necessary corollary to the scheme of legislative distribution is that any invasion by Parliament in the field assigned to the states and vice versa is a breach of Constitution. That is what you are attempting to do. You want to breach Constitution because you want to take away the interplay between List 1, Entry 53, and List 2, Entry 23 and 50. You want to take away the rights of the states. Sir, of course, the Indian federalism is defined as asymmetric because it tilts towards the center, producing a strong central government. Yet, it has not necessarily resulted in weak state governments. Sir, you don't think and you can pass laws that will definitely weak these state governments. So the fact that under our scheme of our Constitution, greater power is conferred upon the center vis-a-vis the state does not mean that the states are mere appendages on the center. Within the sphere allotted to them, states are supreme. That has been forgotten by the ministry while enacting this. By merely replacing the mining mining lease, what they want to achieve is that they want to take away the state government's interest. So Rule 5 of the Petroleum and Natural Gas Rules 1959 stipulates that the license can be given only by the state government with the prior approval of the central government. Now, what will happen to that rules if this act is amended? Sir, one more minute. I'll finish.
No, please,
Sir,
please
one more
conclude.
minute. I'll conclude.
Please conclude.
Sir, 1 minute.
Not
Sir,
1 minute, please conclude now.
I'll conclude.
Please.
Sir, while enacting this act, the parliament has to consider what are the effects of petroleum mining is going to have the biodiversity on the agricultural fields, because most of the places in Tamil Nadu where they want to do this operation, the agriculture activities are being affected. The agricultural lands are being affected.
Thank you.
Sir, agriculture
you.
is most important than
Thank
the
you.
petrol. Please
It's
consider.
concluded. Thank you.
Please consider, sir, that by merely quoting the economy, we cannot sacrifice agriculture
Thank you.
and the biodiversity of the country. I
Thank
request
you,
these bills to
Elangovan.
be placed before a committee.
Thank you.